Crisis of
Wow.
Character. Chapter 1. The Vase.
Wow.
Nobody knew everything that was going on at the Clinton White House. Not even President Clinton's press guru, George Stephanopoulos. He wasn't there at night. And some of the best or worst moments happened after hours. People like George didn't hear and see what we did around the executive mansion. So my guess is they didn't know how Hillary battled her husband in the West Wing. One morning in late summer 1995, I entered the White House to assume my post just outside the Oval Office. Officially Secret Service Post E6. Things were stirring and I wanted to know why. Everyone on post that night, Secret Service agents, SAs, Secret Service Uniform Division, UD, officers like myself, the houseman, and the ushers couldn't help but hear the first couple arguing as sounds from their fracases traveled through the old building. Mrs. Clinton had a booming voice, and their yelling matches easily traversed the living quarters' private elevator, vents, and staircase. Many housemen eased away, but the SIs and UD couldn't leave their posts. This was especially a big argument that ended with a crash. SAs were obligated to respond and found its cause. A vase on the other side of the room. A houseman picked up the damage. The first couple couldn't just sweep up and toss out the remains because everything in the White House is logged and recorded, befitting its role as a national landmark and a veritable museum. I peeked into the curator's small windowless ground floor office across from the China room and the diplomatic reception room. It was cluttered with blueprints and history books on the every detail of the White House, fabrics, furniture, artifacts. Sure enough, there was a box containing a light blue vase smashed to bits. The rumors were true. Can I help you? The White House official curator looked up from what she was reading, clearly annoyed and already tired of people checking out the box. Can I help you, officer? She said again. No thanks, I said. The president entered around 9. His arrival times fluctuated. I couldn't believe my eyes. A black eye. I was well accustomed to his allergy-prone, puffy eyes, but this was a shiner. A real live, put the stick on it black eye. I was shocked. Minutes later, I popped into the office of Betty Curie, the president's personal secretary. Nancy Heinrich, his personal scheduler, was already there. What's the black mark on the president's face? I asked. I felt real tension. Oh, he's allergic to coffee, said Nancy, turning toward her office. An allergy to coffee shows in just one eye? Betty smiled. She burrowed down into her work, chuckling but looking busy. As I departed, I added, I'm allergic also to the back of someone's hand. I wanted to send a message. We knew what the mark was from, and it wasn't right. Surely the Clintons must realize how close we are to them. I thought how deeply we feel about our responsibilities for their safety. Didn't they feel the same? It wasn't just that we protected them 24/7, but we were extremely loyal. We didn't do our job for the paychecks. Each man and woman protecting them had their reasons. But the Clintons were the focal point of every reason. What might happen if she had sucker punched him? Or if that vase had hit its target? If his head hit a countertop corner, my entire life's work would have been for nothing. Sure, seeing a president's black eye is strange, but standing at my post I couldn't escape the sinking feeling that this didn't make sense. This wasn't how it was supposed to be. I love my job and I believe in it, but I couldn't make sense of any of it. It was a circus, yet I never lost the sense of wonder and excitement. Even when the First Lady hollered and cursed and demanded firing thousands of people who protected her, and we spent more hours ensuring Clinton's protection than we spent with our own families. I love every minute of most every day. Law enforcement, protecting others, is my passion. Protecting a president is an incredible honor. How I kept asking myself, did a kid from Ridley, Pennsylvania ever get to the White House? I wanted to stay for the rest of my life. Reality destroyed my dream in ways I never imagined.